Hi, my name is Bill, and I'm on the staff here at the Sudekum Planetarium at Adventure Science Center, and this is the online short version of Nightwatch for July 2020. We do invite you to come to the Adventure Science Center's Sudekum Planetarium to see the live version of Nightwatch in our beautiful planetarium dome. We'll start off by taking a quick look at the moon phases for the month of July. We find the full moon for this month will occur on Independence Day, July 4th. Last quarter moon, which rises in the middle of the night, will occur on the 12th, followed by new moon, when it's invisible from the Earth, on the 20th, and first quarter moon back in our evening sky on the 27th. Now, taking a look into our evening sky, about 2 hours after sunset, we can find the mighty Hercules, the strong man, the constellation Hercules, nearly overhead. Look straight up in the sky for a group of 4 stars, which looks like a keystone shape. Now, if you go to the northwest corner of that keystone shape and go about a third of the way down to the other star, that's to the south on the western side of the keystone, if you look with a pair of binoculars or a telescope, you may catch a glimpse of a fuzzy smudge of light. But with a telescope, you can actually start seeing that fuzzy smudge of light is a beautiful star cluster known as the Hercules star cluster. Quite beautiful. Looking toward the eastern part of the sky, 3 bright stars of summer are rising up that form a giant triangular shape in the sky. In fact, we call these 3 stars the Summer Triangle, and they are Vega, Deneb, and Altair. Now, the triangle is not an official picture in the sky or a constellation. It is called an asterism of stars. As it turns out, those 3 bright stars are actually part of 3 different constellations. Vega is the brightest star in the beautiful constellation of Lyra the Harp. Deneb is the tail of Cygnus the Swan. And Altair is the brightest star in Aquila, the eagle in the sky, toward the south. Now, if you want to see some planets, just look toward the southeastern part of the sky, because we have the planets Jupiter and Saturn that are visible. As we look toward that part of the sky, we notice that Jupiter appears as a bright white star-like object, and to its left is the planet Saturn, which looks like a yellowish or a cream-colored star-like object. If you have a pair of binoculars or a small telescope, take a look at Jupiter. You'll be able to see its cloud band features, as well as its 4 brightest and largest satellites, Io, Europa, Ganymede, and Callisto. And if you watch them over the course of several nights, you can watch as they slowly move around Jupiter and change their positions. Now, if you take a look at Saturn through a pair of binoculars, it might just give a tiny oval shape. To see the rings of Saturn, you really do need a telescope. But even with a backyard telescope, you can spot Saturn's rings. Now, if you can stay up really late, until about maybe 45 minutes before sunrise, or an hour or so before sunrise, or wake up early in the morning before the sun comes up, you may catch a glimpse in the eastern part of the sky of a very bright white star-like object, and that is the planet Venus, the second planet from the sun. You might recall Venus was in our evening sky for much of the late winter and early spring season, and you saw it in the western sky after sunset. But now, Venus has now moved around the sun and is now in our morning sky before sunrise, rising ahead of the sun. Now, don't forget, Adventure Science Center is now open Thursday through Monday, and you can come to the Sudekum Planetarium and see our current shows. Currently in our show lineup, we do have Stars, designed for ages 6 and up. We also have our live Nightwatch Sky Report, where you can find out what's currently in the nighttime sky, which is also designed for ages 6 and up. Also in our current show lineup, we have Dark Universe, a slightly older level program designed for ages 9 and up, which talks about the physics of astronomy, dark matter, dark energy, and the dimensions of our universe. Also showing, we have Superpower Dogs for ages 4 and older through July 13th. So if you haven't seen it, here's your last chance. And then, beginning on July 16th, we have our show Habitat Earth, designed for ages 8 and older. Don't forget, if you can't remember everything in this Nightwatch Sky Report, you can always go online and download our star chart, which is updated for this month. Just go to the Adventure Sci website and navigate to our star charts page, where you can download and then print out our current night sky chart, which also has some other information about the nighttime sky. From all of us here at Adventure Science Center, we hope you can join us and come to the planetarium. Once again, we are open Thursdays through Mondays, and the planetarium has shows each of those days. And I thank you for watching Nightwatch.